Hi everyone, this is Mukesh from Mechanical Department. Today I'm going to explain about the reverse osmosis. First of all, we know about the what is osmosis. Osmosis is a process by which the molecule of a solvent passes from a solution of low concentration to a solution of high concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. Then, what is reverse osmosis? Reverse osmosis, water molecule move across a semi-permeable membrane from a lower concentration liquid to a higher one, which is the reversal of regular osmosis. This requires pressures to applied in a lower concentration liquid in order to overcome the osmotic pressure and thus extra energy. Applications of reverse osmosis. Osmosis is a balancing operation in which molecules in a solvent can cross through a permeable membrane to dilute a more concentrated solution. The RO treatment process is especially attractive due to the higher selectivity of the membranes, which allow the solvent to pass while the small ions and molecules dissolved in the solution can hardly pass. This makes the technique especially interesting for a wide variety of applications such as desalinating seawater, treating liquid effluents, purifying water for the food and pharmaceutical industries, etc. The application of reverse osmosis in the food industries is a clear example where it is widely used, from concentrations of egg whites, fruit juice, and gelatins to removal of bacteria and brain in meat, or alcohol removal from spirits, dairy, starch, and sugar industries are also of users of the RO plant's working process. The objectives of an RO plant for industrial use are distributed in the following way: 50% in a desalination of seawater and brackish water, 40% in the production of ultra pure water for the electronic, pharmaceutical, and energy production industries, 10% as a decontamination system for urban and industrial water. Desalination of seawater depends on the geographical area. The salinity of this type of water is 30,000 mg per liter to 40,000 mg per liter. To meet the potability requirements, polyimide hollow fiber membrane are used, which allow rejection coefficient to be achieved achieved of greater than 99.3% with working pressure of 50 bar to 70 bar. The above diagram represents the RO plant, which is we use it to purify the impurities water like seawater to give pure drinking water. The white pipes in that plant we seen means which is inbuilt with filters, so many filters, water pumps with high speed, then in that pipes they filter the impurities and they give the pure water. Reverse osmosis treatment system use membrane technology to provide superior water purification, as the water industries look to alternative water source to provide both potable water and water that can be used for industrial and agriculture purpose. RO seems to be an obvious treatment solution. However, reverse osmosis technology can be particularly costly due to the energy required to conduct treatment, as well as the potential cost of disposing the resulting highly corrosive brackish water. In addition, organic material that are filtered from raw water cause in RO membrane to degrade easily. In order to make RO more easily accessible, researchers are creating membranes that are more efficient and sustainable. Overflow reversal RO solution is geared to improve system performance significantly when comparing to conventional reverse osmosis desalination system, allowing desalination facility to operate at higher recoveries without exposure to mineral scaling. and its negative effects of R to RO increase process recovery by 10% to 15%, reducing brain volumes required for disposal by up to 60% and minimizing or completely eliminating anti-scaling chemical consumption. Then next, flow reversal. Flow reversal to reverse osmosis system operates similarly to conventional RO system in which flows from one direction of the pressure vessel to the other side continuously. However, while conventional RO has the feed flowing moving in only one direction, FR to RO switches the direction of the flow prior to the induction time for scaling. This can be prevent scale formation as the induction time depends on the feed water quality. This reversal of the flow, which is enabled by a set of designated values, exposes membrane eliminates and generates a rinsing effects by re-dissolving and any scale that was formed, if at all. Then number 2, block rotation. In a conventional RO system, membrane designated in stages always operate at their stages, whether it's stage 1, stage 2 or stage 3. In FR to FR or RO, the pressure vessels are divided into functional rotating blocks that can be periodically operate at another stage. For formula, a cluster of pressure vessel or block that operate as the first stage may periodically function as the second stage or third. The goal of the principle is to share the burden of the certain blocks begin exposed to supersaturated solution between all the membrane elements. RO development to improve energy efficiency. The second challenge that RO membrane technology advertisements and targeting is the high cost that can be associated with running the system. This issue is being addressed by the research and introducing of thinner, more energy efficient membranes that requires less pressure energy to filter water. Another method currently being researched at MIT is the use of light-based technology to continuously clean RO membranes, which according to researchers would help to reduce operation cost and increase efficiency and water output. As the demand for potable water increase and alternative water source are used to meet some of the world's potable and agriculture water challenges, advertisements are to make RO technology more cost efficient and sustainable, which help to ensure that reverse osmosis remains a part of the water treatment conversation for years to come. That's all about reverse osmosis, friends. Thanks for this opportunity. This is Lokesh from Mechanical Department.